Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them. Crises precipitate change.
Secretly plotting your demise. I want to devise a virus.
Hello everyone, Darko 2012 here with Global Government News, and I'm covering two articles from DingoMan09. That's DingoMan09. I appreciate sending me the links to these articles so that I can cover them. It's pretty good stuff. This first one, both of them are about microchip implants, and this one says Senate bans forced microchip implants. And this was from February 4th, 2010, and it's a good story, right? Because I had no clue that a bill was going to ban microchip implants. So they're definitely not going to promote that in the mainstream media. So let's look into what it says here. It says the Senate voted Thursday to protect Georgians from evildoers, covert corporations, and rogue doctors, seen and unseen, whatever that means, with the passage of a bill that would make it illegal to implant a microchip into someone without their permission. The bill, ironically sponsored by Senator Chip Pearson, ha ha ha, and Senate Majority Leader Chip Rogers, ha ha ha, would make it a misdemeanor to implant someone against their will. This is so sad that we have to have a bill passed so that we don't get a freaking RFID chip put into us, you know. But, you know, hey, we got drone helicopters now that are going to go around and shoot rubber bullets at them and bump into them and tase them to, quote, subdue them, to incapacitate them. So this is, I guess, you know, we're beyond just, you know, oh, the New World Order's coming. You know, we've been living under this scientific dictatorship for, well, most of us around my age, you know, 30 and below, definitely. But, you know, I could say conservatively since 1900 to now, so about 100 years easily we've been living under this scientific dictatorship, and it's pretty sad. And it says the Senate passed the bill 47-2. It says, we are sending the message that Georgia is committed to upholding its citizens' constitutional rights and protections of this person, Pearson said. Advances in technology are moving fast, and while most of these are for the good, we must be careful that it does not come at the harm of citizens. And so, yeah, a lot of citizens don't even know that their baby's blood is being drawn, and, well, obviously they know that, but they don't know that their DNA is being drawn and put into a database and stored for a certain amount of time. You can check out one of my other videos that post all the links where you can check state by state how long each state holds on to your baby's DNA, and you don't even have to know about it. Why? Because it's a law that they passed. Our Republican fascist, our counterpart, you know, our opposite from our Democrat fascist, our Republican fascist, President George Bush, passed, you know, the whatever healthy baby bill, and that basically legalized taking blood and taking DNA and storing it. So here it says that Pearson said that he knows of no case in Georgia where someone has been involuntarily microchipped. He added that during his preliminary meetings on the bill, no one came to complain about it, and he has heard of no conspiracy plots or theories to put implants in massive amounts of Georgians. And so here we go. I'll just give one little conspiracy, and that is the H1N1 shot. I mean, easily they could have put the RFID chips into the H1N1 shot, and nobody would have known, right? So that's a conspiracy theory right there. But you know, whatever. The notion that legions of people have been forcibly implanted by the government, aliens, or nefarious corporations runs rampant throughout the internet and in science fiction movies. Think Neo and forced implementation by Agent Smith in The Matrix. So now they're just making fun out of us, right? Now they're just talking down to us a little bit, kind of making fun out of us. because we care what is put in our effing bodies, because we know we're awake and we know what these bastards, what these scientific dictators, what these eugenicists are and what they stand for. And it is tracking their slaves. And it is for holding all their personal information on them. And it says, I have no first-hand knowledge of anything, Pearson said. I am simply trying to get ahead of this and protect the people, which is true and which is good. We don't know what is going to happen. And it says Pearson added that any information put inside a chip then implanted in somebody's body can just as easily be stored somewhere above the skin. The benefits of a microchip that can be internally implanted are also available in many external forms. There have been a handful of corporations worldwide that have begun developing technology to inject people with implantable devices. And so, yeah, they've already tried rolling that out on Fox News. Hey, get your child. No, first it was get your dog chip so you'll never lose your dog, and then it was oh, get your child chip, you'll never lose your child again. And if you're against the chip, then oh, you're not for missing kids, are you? Yeah, I'm for missing kids, man. I'm all for it, man, and missing dogs. You know, I want Fido, whatever, to run away, man. That's what I want. I'm all for it. I get something out of that. And so then it was, oh, you can store all your health records on, in the chip. So it says in 2004, the Vera chip was approved by the FDA. Proponents say that implantable chips could help identifying victims of major tragedies like September 11th or the Haitian earthquake, or even wandering Alzheimer's patients. Isn't that great? Pearson's bill would clear the way for the people who want implants. The bill does not prevent anyone from being able to voluntarily have a microchip implanted, as long as the implementation is performed by a doctor and is regulated by the Georgia Composite. But opponents say, and this is just total, kind of like Orwellian anti, right? Anti this, anti that. So opponents, right? People who do not want to be forcibly microchipped, right? Say that the devices can lead to unwanted surveillance and even cancer. There are some who say that it has religious implications and that the implantable devices are the mark of the beast. So, I mean, they throw that stuff in there, and it's not really why people don't want it. It's about personal freedom. It's about, I don't want to be tracked. I don't want to have the government having more personal information that's going to be used, right? And so, obviously, it's an RFID chip. What does RFID mean? It means radio frequencies. And so, do you really want radio frequencies beaming inside your body? Do you really want that? So if you have something that's associated with DARPA or something like that, streaming wireless frequencies out into the air, or HARP or whatever, all of this technology, do you really want that type of technology inside your body by your brain? There's really three places they're going to put it. They're going to put it on your hand. They're going to put it on your forehead, right? Because it's like just the perfect place that they can put it. And so if without the religious implications, yeah, you don't want these things in there. They could cause cancer, and they could be, mixing in with other frequencies that are around, and yeah, it can mess up your brain waves, man. And so, yeah, I'm not for this. I'm definitely not. And it says SB 235 gets passed, the State House, Georgia would join Wisconsin, North Dakota, and California as states that have passed laws prohibiting the forced implantation of microchips in people. Pearson said that the bill has actually been floating around for the Capitol for several years, and in 2007, a Republican from Ackworth introduced a bill in the House that didn't go anywhere. Pearson is hoping that this bill will be received favorably in the House, but some critics of the bill wonder what the point is. So see, oh yeah, what's the point, No, this guy is thinking ahead, man. These are the people that you want to re-elect. All right? These are the people that know what's going on. They have their eyes open, that are awake. These are the congressmen that are actually representing you. This is a solution in the search of a problem, said a Democrat from Atlanta, one of the only two senators to vote against it, along with Senator Ronald Ramsey, Democrat from Decatur. We are spending our precious time with $1.5 trillion deficit with something that is not a problem. So then he's pulling how their asses have sold the American people down the river with $28 trillion to the bankers, and the bailouts that they passed, that these assholes passed. They passed the stimuluses, and yet they're using that as leverage to stop a bill that will prevent you from being forcibly chipped. So these are the people that I'm talking about, that do not represent you, that are fascist pigs and need to be removed. Thank you.